Hi everyone and welcome to Japan. In this video, I'm going to show you how to visit temples and shrines in Japan. I know that Japan's culture can be a bit confusing, especially for beginners. But don't worry, I'm here to help. In this video, I'll cover everything you need to know, from what to wear to how to pray. So whether you're a first-time visitor or just want to brush up on your knowledge, this video is for you. By the way, I'm born and raised in Japan. On this channel, I introduce Japanese culture, language, recommended tourist spots, and foods. If you're interested, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. First, let me briefly explain the difference between Japanese temples and shrines. Both temples and shrines in Japan are religious establishments, but they are associated with different religions. When visiting temples and shrines in Japan, it's important to be mindful of your attire. Avoid overly casual or revealing clothing. A particular taboo is wearing fur or any clothing that resembles animals. This is because temples, which are rooted in Buddhism, consider taking life as a taboo, so such attire might be frowned upon. As for shrines, the deities enshrined might have specific associations, so it's best to steer clear of such clothing there as well. Regarding footwear, opt for something comfortable. Many temples and shrines have staircases and gravel paths, so choose shoes that will prevent any injuries and ensure a smooth visit. Temples are Buddhist religious facilities. Buddhism originated in ancient India and is believed to have been introduced to Japan in the 6th century. In temples, you'll find Buddhist statues and scriptures. Shrines, on the other hand, are associated with Shintoism, a religion unique to Japan. Shintoism venerates the spirits of nature and ancestors as deities. At shrines, a deity is enshrined in what's called the Goshinte, but it's generally not visible to the public. Now, let's explain how to pay a visit to a shrine. Step 1. Approaching the shrine. As you approach a shrine, the first thing you'll notice is the torii. This gate marks the entrance to a sacred space. When passing through it, think of it as visiting the home of a deity. It's polite to bow once before proceeding. The path leading from the gate to the main shrine building is called the sando. When walking along this path, avoid walking directly in the center. Why? Because that's considered the path of the deities. Always walk along the sides when on the sando. Step 2. Jozuya. Purification Pavilion. While the location might vary slightly depending on the shrine, after passing through the torii gate, you'll find a place called chazuye. This is where visitors purify their body and mind before meeting the deity. There's a specific etiquette to follow, so let me break it down for you. Hold the ladle with your right hand and scoop up some water. First, rinse your left hand. Switch the ladle to your left hand and rinse your right hand. Switch the ladle back to your right hand, pour some water into your left hand, and use it to rinse your mouth. Rinse your left hand again. Then, holding the ladle with both hands, gently tilt it, so the remaining water runs down the handle, cleaning it. Return the ladle to its original position. Dry your hands and mouth with a handkerchief, give a bow, and you're done. Now you're all set to meet the deity. Step 3. How to pray at the main hall. Upon arriving at the main hall, start by giving a bow. Then you'll see an offering box. You can put money into this box. There's no specific amount required, it's up to you. If you don't feel like it, you don't have to. If there's a large bell overhead, ring it to center your thoughts before making your offering. Now we're getting to the main part, the prayer. There's a specific etiquette to follow, so let me explain it briefly. Stand up straight and begin by bowing deeply twice. Bring your hands together at chest height. shifting your right hand slightly below the left. Spread your hands about shoulder width apart and clap loudly twice. Keep your hands together and say your prayer. Lower your hands and finish by bowing deeply once more. In Japan, this prayer method is referred to as
二礼時拍手一礼
2 bows, 2 claps, 1 bow. You've got the basics down now. Feel free to wander around and explore the areas that catch your eye. Just be mindful of areas marked as off limits. At larger shrines, you might even find maps with recommended routes. Another thing you might consider is purchasing an
お守り
omamori, which can be thought of as a lucky charm. These charms come in various forms and sizes, each tailored for different blessings. Some are meant to be carried with you, while others are designed for display at home. And if you're feeling a bit adventurous, try drawing an
おみくじ
omikiji, which is akin to a fortune slip. Who knows, it might reveal something about your future. If you're unsure which shrine to visit, consider researching the deities they enshrine. Each shrine has its unique deity, and the type of blessings they offer can vary. Some of the more renowned blessings include traffic safety, safe childbirth, success in exams, business prosperity, and household safety. And as you prepare to leave the shrine, remember to bow towards the main hall from the torii gate as a sign of respect. Now, let's delve into the etiquette of visiting temples in Japan. The overall flow is quite similar to visiting shrines, but there are some distinct differences. Firstly, temples don't have a torii gate like shrines. Instead, they have an entrance called the
三門
When passing through the sanmon quietly, place your hands together in front of your chest and bow. For men, it's customary to step through with the left foot first, and for women, the right foot. And remember, avoid stepping on the threshold as you pass. Like shrines, temples also have a
上手や
chosye for purification. Follow the same steps as you would at a shrine to cleanse yourself before proceeding. Upon reaching the main hall, bow and place your offering into the
お賽銭箱
oseisen box, but do then with your hands together. Offer a bow and proceed to offer.
お焼香線香
Let's clarify these new terms. In Japanese Buddhism, both oshoku and ozenku are significant offerings.
お線香
A stick-like incense about 15 mm long, light the tip and place it in a designated incense burner. Remember, don't blow out the flame with your breath instead. Wave your hand to extinguish it.
お焼香
Consists of fragrant wood chips like sandalwood or agar wood. To offer oshoku, use your thumb, index and middle fingers to pick up a small amount. Raise it to your face with your left hand supporting. Then gently drop it onto the burning charcoal in the incense burner. The number of times you do this can vary by sect, but once is generally acceptable. After making your offerings, place your hands together and bow once more. Thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you've learned about the proper ways to visit temples and shrines in Japan. Japanese traditions and culture are profound, offering so much to learn. I'm looking forward to bringing you even more intriguing topics in the next video. If there's anything you're curious about or don't understand regarding Japan, please let me know in the comments. Until then, stay safe and enrich your heart and mind. See you again soon. Today's fun fact. Today, I'd like to introduce an old Japanese proverb.
清水の舞台から飛び降りる
This phrase is used as a metaphor for making a bold and significant decision. Haimizu Temple's main hall features a stage that stands at a height of 13.3 meters. It was once believed that if one were to jump off this stage, their wishes would come true. During the Edo period, it's said that many people took the leap of faith Of course, jumping off is now strictly prohibited. However, this proverb remains popular and is often used to describe taking a courageous step in decision-making. For instance, he made a decision as daring as jumping off the stage of Kiyomizu. Give it a try if you get the chance.